I'm just living the dream over here.
These are pretty cool, right?
What does the heart say on it?
It says Klein Tools.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Klein reached out. They're going to be sending me stuff. I think it's pretty cool. We've been pretty critical on Klein, so it's good that they want opinions, I would say. We're a little tool haul here. Have you ever seen something so useful? That's potentially useful.
I've never. We used to use gator clips. I don't know about you, man.
Yeah. So this one's silicone, so you can't burn it. I figured, why not, man? I was going to try it out.
All right.
Do you think those are magnets?
Probably.
Let's find out.
It would be the only. Would be useful.
Oh, that is cool.
There you go.
That's pretty cool.
As long as that screwdriver's not magnetic.
You'll just be cheating the whole time. Hey, they're pretty good. It's pretty good magnets, actually.
Dang.
Yeah, nice. So we went to Micro Center, and this is what we came up with. So we got a little tool haul, nothing too special. The feature of the night is going to be building this thing. It's a speaker enclosure. I was born in Bermuda, dude. My heritage is reggae and bass.
The only part I didn't hear the Ray, but I know the last part is true.
Right on. Right on. So my car has a subwoofer built in it. And you can't push, or you can't pull too much power from your amp, of course, because you'll blow it up. So we're going to see what happens. I'm going to be the data for everyone else in the world that wants to know. Can you push a 12-inch subwoofer, low volume, of course, and get enough bass to be comparable to, a little 8 or something? Because the 8's not doing it for me. It's just not doing it. It's bass, but it's not lows. I want the lows, man. So we're going to be building that. We also picked up... now, these leads you're going to notice are different than the last ones we had. We had some from Amazon.
Yeah.
This is that PT brand, and they make...
Oh, my God.
PT makes this thing over here.
They also do a lot of stuff at Tractor Supply. They have a lot of items available there.
Yeah, they're not the best. I was going to show you one that I actually kind of like. I don't know where it is at the moment. That's that 1/4-inch socket / 1/4-inch hex for your bits or whatever.
Sure.
But that store has a lot of PT stuff and a lot of things from like what you find on Amazon, like this NK brand. Dude, this thing's legit. Even just as a conversation piece, I want to put this at my desk at work and just have a freaking vise hanging off of my... I got to try it out, man. Is it all metal, or what's going on with this thing? Because
well, it has to be all metal, right?
Maybe a pot metal.
I mean, we are learning your vices tonight.
Yeah.
It's the strangest
it's actually legit.
I've ever seen.
It's actually legit. It was in the soldering area, so I mean, it's definitely legit enough for soldering.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. We should put a 2x4 in it and see if we can saw on it.
I doubt it'll open up enough to get a 2x4.
All right. What's up, Preston? All right. We got a bunch of people in the chat. Kansas says, let's go. Chain says, let's go, baby. What's up, Preston Mathis? Says, yo, we got Kansas. We got Chris. Let me get to all the chat. Live chat. There we go.
Preston, you're never supposed to use an impact to tighten T-bolts.
One of my guys sent the 916 Snut Setter with the M18 fuel on speed 2, just tightening T-bolts for rail. Dang. That's terrible. I don't know what's more terrible. Tightening them with an impact or not. That's crazy.
It's actually in the manufacturer's notes that if you use an impact, you void the warranty on your rail.
Hey, but that slows production down, and we don't care about warranties or anything. You just change your company name, and then you don't have to worry about the warranty.
That's true. I think they're only supposed to be torqued down to 11 foot-pounds, by the way.
Wow, that's like a bump. Back in the 90s,
11
I
to 15,
had
somewhere in there.
4 10-inch Rockford 5 gates running off of a Punch 150 amp, and I don't even listen to music. All podcasts. Dang. Dude, 410s on 150 amps is that's crazy. Yeah, the
Just
poor
trying
amp,
to go
dude. The
deaf.
thing's just like panting. I'd imagine that thing being like, "Good night." Hang on, let's say bye. Come on in. Oh, you can't. Hey, can you go around? Yeah, it's harder this way because I got a whole thing in front. My daughter wants to say goodnight.
Aw. Well, let her say goodnight. Dang.
She's running around the other side because I got the door blocked with this mock-up thing. Yeah, so these cables are actually like legitimately thicker. Some of these are like not even really acceptable to running current through for a number of seconds or let alone minutes. Hey, love you. Good night. You want a kiss? Okay, good night. Thank you.
It's the little one.
You like the rainbow colors? Okay.
You guys were wondering why he has needs a louder speaker.
Okay.
You can hear it right now.
Oh, the noise cancellation? Is that what you're asking?
No. I was just simply telling everyone that the reason why you need a bigger speaker in your car is because you're going deaf from your little one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
She's got a volume boost that you won't believe.
We've got what's really upsetting, dude? I've got an RL. I've got an RL 12 with triple. I've got like $800 12 that I can't even use because I can't breathe around it.
Oh.
But it's just sitting in the garage. I had to go buy this one. Mm-hmm. Hang on, I'd like to pick this up without it's going to bite me. Why don't let me just have this? There we go.
Take the cardboard out. It's that hard.
Struggling, man. Struggle.
Life is a struggle.
Nice. It's just a Walmart kicker, dude. I'm so glad Kicker's at Walmart now.
I don't know what that means, but cool.
It's a entry-level brand for, it's not terrible.
Oh, okay.
You can certainly have worse. The idea was not to have too much wattage because it's a factory amp. So what I was saying, that dude's running four speakers that requires the wattage of that one amp. Well, one speaker requires 150 watts. He's running 4 of them. That's legendary.
He's maximizing his efficiency.
Yeah. Yeah, that poor amp, dude, freaking panting the whole time.
That's it.
What's up, Spaz? What's up? Finally catching to you live. Hey, looks like this guy's got a channel. It says Game Room. I'm gonna have to check him out later.
Sweet.
Let's see here.
Always nice to see someone new.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that, Jacob.
What's up, Jacob? Yeah, what's up? And next giveaway, Real Life 12. Stay tuned. The next giveaway. Maybe we'll do a giveaway. I gotta figure out how many subs I want for the next giveaway.
I have no idea how many you want.
Seems like 50 would be an obvious number, dude. ADHD is real, dude. It's hard to
what are you
make
at
it to the
right
post
now?
office. I don't know, 46 and a half.
You were at 46 the other day. How can you still be at 46?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go look
little project, put the kids to bed, and now you get to relax with you guys. Nice. Okay, so next.
Let's see.
We got to talk more about these though.
Don't worry, I'll tell you where you are in a second.
Okay. We need to destroy one of these to know how good it is, because we're not going to know unless we destroy it. And I need to know for my safety, because if I want to actually leave something jumpered, how long can I leave it jumpered for? Makes sense?
Yes.
First off, there is no listings on these. There's no UL, there's no ETL, there's no testing laboratory on this. So these aren't truly rated for voltage. This would be good for like LED jumpers or maybe something in your car to figure out what's going on. Thermostat, jumpers, HVAC. I wouldn't leave voltage on these. We don't even know what the installation truly is. And this is not recommended for like actual voltage. I just want to say that.
Understood.
All right, what do we got?
You're right. You're at 60, 46
Actually,
and a half.
What's the most useful color?
Most useful color?
Probably red. Red and black. Red and black. We're gonna cut the green one.
Oh, the green's the ground, dude. What you doing?
Cut
the yellow one.
The yellow one. All right. See how they're even attached.
Gator clips. Roach clips, if you will.
So they just bent it backwards.
This is yes. This is something I learned from watching movies in the 80s. Those are called roach clips.
Roach clips, yeah.
I don't know why. I think it has something to do with the marijuana industry.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so the insulation is way thicker than the wire, dude. That's insane.
Well, they want to make sure it's well insulated.
Maybe these things are rated for voltage. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have like 10 strands of like 24 gauge.
Yes, John. Absolutely.
Look how thick this wire looked. This actually looked thicker than some of the, whatever I bought on Amazon.
Yes, but it's not.
And it's not. The wire is actually smaller.
Perfect.
Than what I bought on Amazon. The only reason why I bought these was to maybe have something a little bit safer.
What's up,
That's
vegan?
Crazy. Okay, well, now we know.
Now we do know.
Now we do know. So the PT brand of these, shocker. How much was this thing? Oh, okay, not too bad. I thought it was 10. 6. 6 is still a lot for this.
What the heck?
Yeah, 24 gauge exactly. When using a computer, should I connect myself to ground? When working on a computer, you should connect yourself to ground. And then connect your computer to yourself.
Well, it's good they increased it then, Preston.
Really, all you have to do is just connect your computer to yourself, so you stay the same potential the whole time.
Actually, they provide you with a way of doing that. See, you take this one end and you plug it into the 3.5 millimeter jack in your computer. Notice how it's green on there, right? You see the green?
Yep.
And then you take this end and you shove it in the 3.5 millimeter jack that you sit on.
That you sit on. Well, at least it's not the one that you use.
Yeah.
For other activities.
Then you're grounded. Then you'll be grounded.
I picked up some flux here. I just needed some flux. So we got some flux. Okay. We got some 60-40 solder. Actually, you know what? This might be a little bit. It's 37% lead, so it's less lead. 60-40 is 40% lead. This is 37% lead.
Okay. VCG said they're all out of ideas. That's terrible.
Is that what he said?
I'm sorry to hear that. It's right there. It's right there on the screen, sir. It's Vegan Cookie Group. Just so
yeah.
Clear. Just so we're clear.
I see. What's up, VCG? Yes, those are great in the HVAC. Yes. Walmart has kickers now. Interesting. Yeah, those jumpers are not rated for much voltage or amps. I got them and burned through some with 1 amps testing 12 volt. Wow, that's terrible. Speaker straight to the line to the battery. That's the only way. What's up, Kansas? When using computers, check connect stuff to ground. We got that. Lead is the only solder I use. Can't stand the lead free. And 3.5 jack. Sit on. How's that feel? Question. Turns out the volume. Will it work better? That's great.
Paul, you got to ask a Makita guy how it feels.
We picked up some
a little pressure.
Got some NK
thank you for
heat
that
shrink.
99 cents.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you, sir. I'll give that a like. So we got 3 and 30 seconds heat shrink there. I got to do a project for my father-in-law for his car. He just picked up a new truck, used truck, new to him. It's got some audio issues, and I think I need to wire up his brakes for his trailer brakes. So
Preston goes all out when he sits on stuff. God bless you, Preston.
would you just buy another one, or would you take your whole trailer brake kit out of an existing car and put it in your new one? It's easier just
Probably
buy a
just
new
buy
one,
a whole
isn't it?
new one. Yeah.
Easier just buy a new one. I'm thinking that too, because dude, when I installed that for him, that was before I even started the YouTube channel.
Oh.
So one, he hasn't died yet, and it must work. And two, I don't even remember how I even routed the cable. It's been so long. Okay, now these should have something on them. Yeah, we got some numbers on the wire. I bought them just for these clamps, though. I've got some of these kicking around, but you can never have too many of these because this stops you from having to unplug your whole lead set, you know, where I can pop these off and I can switch out the whole lead. But what's easier than just popping this in here?
Check your ground
Like
tactics
that.
first on the trailer brake.
Yeah.
That's a good idea there, Paul.
So
Those
see.
are not Harbor Freight leads. I think he bought them at their PT, I think he said. PT leads. They like the Tractor Supply garbage
Here we go.
ones.
Yeah, so that plugs right in. You can see the difference there.
Perfect.
Nice. Oh, by the way, so this does work. So this is the Mayano. This is the cable that I bought. We had it in wrong last time, so it just simply plugs in there. And then off the side of this comes my headphones.
Perfect.
Yeah, so that's what we're using right now. That's why we've got extra good audio, unlike the headset that I usually rock.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with rocking a headset. A headset here.
And then, sure, why not, dude? We'll give you guys a sneak peek. Klein sent me this.
Are you supposed to unbox it live or something? Like in a video?
Maybe. Should I wait to unbox it? Because I got this one. I don't have to use it.
I mean, they didn't even tell you to make a video. So
yeah, I'll unbox it on the video. Fine, but we'll do this. We will do this. This is 350 KC mil.
Okay.
Got some 350 KC mil. This is usually how I splice wire. Hang on, because usually it's like holding still. So I'm not going to be able to rotate this if I wanted to, right? I usually go right here like this, give a little shake to embed the knife. Go all the way around this way, like this, keeping thumb contact here, all the way around. And then I angle this up like this.
Shaka?
I slide that up there like this. I take my thumb, I break this off like this, and then I screw around the back side for a perfect strip.
Scoring around the backside.
And that's how you do it. There you go. Now you know. That's how big the wire is. Pretty big stuff.
And you just have this hanging around your house for fun?
I went to the supply house and bought some just for the Klein video. Actually, they were actually thrown away.
What is up, Big Josh, with the $1.99 super sticker? Thank you, appreciate it.
What's up, Big Josh? Appreciate that, sir. Thank you. So we'll have something to compare to, right? Best Olight to clip on a hard hat.
Yeah.
The new bicycle style ones. My company is switching over to them soon. Man, that is actually a very good question. I might have to go get my Seeker 4.
Okay.
I would say for a bike, you want a bright light with a wide beam.
That certainly does. Yeah.
You don't want a spot. And you want something that's going to be easy to charge, so it's always charged, which would be the magnet. So you want to be able to snap the magnet on the back. And then your chance of actually securing it to your bicycle will be 10 times easier because the Olight Seeker 4 has...
It's a new bicycle style hard hat.
Has this. So...
You know, the ones that look like a
I do know what you're talking about
woodpecker's
now.
head?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about now. So you want to attach to a helmet like that.
We know, Preston, but you know.
This won't work for you. This won't work for you. They make...
No.
They make the Perrin. I no longer have the Perrin.
Hold on.
I don't have any Olights that attach like that.
No, I have the full-on headlamp that
Yeah.
I really like because it's freaking bright.
Yeah, it is.
But it doesn't come off the head, the head strap. So I don't know, dude. But see,
yeah, let me see here.
I've got this one, the massive battery pack on the back.
Hang on, I'm trying to see if my thermostat on.
Paul, you know it's a terrible idea. That's why they're doing it.
What's the brand there? Olight. Perrin? I think Perun.
This is what I wear when I take the trash out because I don't want to turn my outside lights on. I'm lazy. Well, thrifty. Here's a word for you all to learn. I'm parsimonious.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, these Perrins are decent. But they wouldn't really have to worry about going on your actual helmet. Because they have the whole...
They have ones that just clip, don't they? That just slide in the clips. I know there's a couple of the brands out there that work with what is it, like the GoPro mounts, and you can mount them onto like a GoPro style mount and slip them right in.
Yeah. Maybe just type in Olight helmet light.
I'm an educated man. I just want you to know that.
Dude, you could get this one. You could be this one, and then just be a policeman when you're driving around.
There you go.
Just pull people over.
Or well, since you're an electrician, you just go, woo, woo.
Yeah, what's up, Shaka? Man, I appreciate that. Thank you, sir.
Juan is here too. Jesus, look at that. 10 gifting 10 memberships from Shaka Gillis. That's awesome.
That's awesome, man. I tried to give it a thumbs up, almost put him in timeout.
You all will never forget the night you heard. Woo!
Oh, that's great. That light looks heavy. New hard hats look like hockey helmets to you.
A bukkake helmet. What?
Did you say that, or did somebody else in the chat say that?
It's what it sounded like you said. I was like, what?
Don't use that. What's up, Matt? Matt, the Milwaukee red USB lithium bigger on the back of your head than that Olight. Yeah. It's true.
That's not
Sounds
necessarily
like a government
good.
idea.
That is not necessarily a good idea. Or
if an LED fixture is out and it's just a couple of light fixtures, maybe 4 to 6, would that be bad LED drivers or a bad LED relay or possibly a bad breaker?
Yep.
If an LED light fixture is out and it's just a couple of light fixtures, so a couple of diodes, right? Because we're talking about individual little light heads on the same fixture would be a driver.
What's up, Columbo?
You could possibly have, you could have had a surge and it could have blown up all the the resistors that went to that, certain set of lights, because every LED is going to have a resistor that goes to it.
God.
It won't be a relay because a relay is going to send power, not individual addressing to each individual LED. It'll be the driver, but all of them would be out if it was the driver. So it's most likely going to be the individual fixtures. Now I'm thinking about it. I got a bunch of new members here. Awesome.
Yes,
Appreciate that,
Matt,
Shaka.
that's a great idea.
Lieutenant Columbo is in the back in the building. What's going on, man? Should have put a boob light. You can replace those bulbs.
True that.
And double tap the screen for a like. Absolutely. What size ground wire does it provide to your internet service provider to ground their equipment?
Oh, you have to at least use 4/aught.
4 hot.
And
what size wire?
And yeah, you connect it to your acorns.
That's the ground rods. Yeah. Number 10 for the ISP stuff. You're talking about for your intersystem bond, your ISP or your internet service provider to ground their equipment. Number 10 is fine to ground their equipment, but typically you run a number 6 to ground rods, and your intersystem bond just kind of lands to that. And then your cold water, your building steel, or any like actual electrode like a UFR or something is going to get the number 4.
A magnet to the pacemaker could stop the pacemaker from working there.
I was kind of thinking about that. So check this out.
My dad was over a car battery. He had a pacemaker on. He was over a car battery, and it ended up shorting his pacemaker out, and he ended up having a heart attack same day.
Yeah. So shout out to Matt for sending me this. Where is
Thanks,
my
Matt.
pouch? He didn't send me
Special
this.
thanks.
He sent me a
Thank you to
picture.
Big Josh, who's allowed us to make fun of Snap-on all week. Thank you, Big Josh.
Oh yeah, dude. Big Josh sent me that Snap-on. Very nice, dude. And then he wants you to blow it up.
Yeah, that might be tomorrow. I'm just saying.
I might miss that, and I hate that, but I might not miss it.
I might have to make a bunch of videos because people are asking me to put the Snap-on against like the M12 and different tools. The 1007 being one.
So this is the Mazzo, and Matt sent me a picture on my email to do that, and I think that's pretty sweet, dude. That's a great idea, because now you got these pockets here for your screwdrivers, and yeah, the way that it folds here is kind of it's a put off, man. I'm not a fan of the way this pouch folds right here. It doesn't even try to fold in the middle. It folds like, it's just like, why? And I know it's because I haven't used it enough. I've used it for a couple of jobs, but it just still drives me crazy.
You said the flap fits a speed square.
Yeah, that's one of the best things about this pouch. That's kind of why I don't want to get the Mazzo X. The Mazzo X has individual pockets in there, but it's like $110. I got this for like $40, and I intend on.
We are listening, Juan.
Valuing it as much as possible. I mean, that's pretty decent.
What's up, Jeremy?
I usually put my Veto MP2X in my carpenter tool bags. So
have a 20 amp circuit feeding the master bath receptacles. Can I tap off this circuit to feed my towel warmer that will be installed in the same bathroom?
Yeah, let me answer Steve's question because I'm still behind. Hey, in your opinion, which tools need insulated handles the most? Don't count screwdrivers, cable shears, side cutters. Okay, so for me, when I'm working on something and it's energized, let's say
Yes,
you're
VCG, you can.
not able to find the circuit, or frankly, you just want to work it hot. Sometimes you just want to work something hot, whatever. Diagonals to cut the wires off of the plugs. Because let's be honest, you're not going to reuse that wrap anyway if it's wrapped around the screw. So diagonals to get the wire to where you're just staring at wire. Because exposed lugs on receptacles, I've got one around here somewhere. See if I can find one.
Jeremy, it looks that way. It was supposed to be a tool haul one.
Oh, it's also a question video too. Yeah, so you get these lugs exposed on the side, right? I just take my diagonals as soon as possible, and I just come right here, and I just clip the wires right off, right there and there. So diagonals insulated is a must. Your linesman insulated is a must. And really, anything like if these were insulated, it'd be awesome. Your needle nose insulated is useful if you're working things hot to be able to, close the wires here.
Mm-hmm.
I use these energized. It hasn't bitten me yet, but it will, and I shouldn't. But I've used these on live circuits, and they're nice because you just come here like this, go right there like that, and just squeeze the wire shut. Of course, this is a back wire, not to be confused with backstab. This is a back wire, so wire slides in the back, and then you just tighten the screw.
Matt, we have the Knipex.
See here. You got a caffeine addiction, can't kick yours? You're talking to the wrong person, dude.
Is.
I love coffee.
I don't know
Appreciate
who
it, Samuel.
Pandora is, but I've tried to open every woman's box that I've met anyway. At least once. Unless they were fat.
I'm starting to do a little shorts, and I'm going to document your journey, starting with trades at 39 years old. If anyone wants to follow me, yeah, dude, I'll check you out.
Awesome, dude. Do it.
Don't post anything wrong. Like I'm gonna critique it, man. That's what I'm out here doing. So if you post something that is just wrong, for example, there's a guy that goes by Palmer Electric. And him and his dad, they own this company. I don't know what it is. The other day, they ordered a cord off of Amazon. They cut the ends of the cord off, which voids the listing immediately. You can't do it, period. Right? And they're showing you how to do this. So they're cutting cords on Amazon. They're wiring stuff in 4 squares. They're showing you how to do it. And they're taking one listed assembly of cord here, and they're going into a 4 square with another side of the cord that they've cut off. And I think that they weren't even using Wagos. They were using Polaris connectors of all things. Now, Polaris connectors are great, but when you have fine strand cord, like, I'm just going to say it like this was pretty fine strand cord, right? Like amplifier cable. You with me? Amplifier cable, DLO. That's fine strand cord. It's more flexible, right? It's not stranded wire. This wire here is stranded. This is individual strand wire, right?
Yes.
And then you can get wire this same size like amplifier cable. It's very flexible, very fine strands. Those fine strands that are in cord are not designed for mechanical lugs. You're supposed to crimp on a connection and then land them to a mechanical lug. So Polaris's was just dead wrong in that application, I believe. But either way, dude, you can't be cutting cords. So even if Polaris's were okay, let's pretend they were, you can't cut cords. You can't modify listed equipment. Those are master electricians. Do them work at your house, I guess. I don't know.
Look, it's only wrong, 1, if you get caught, and 2, if there's a fire. That's it. Those are the only 2 possible outcomes.
My bad. All right.
I don't know why you're trying to make it sound more complicated than it is. You can do whatever you like. Whether it's right or not, it's a different story.
This is usually $54 on Amazon. I got it for $49 at Micro Center.
Well, glad you like it, John.
This is the perfect example of using lithium-ion batteries or not your standard. What are the standard batteries?
What are they?
Alkaline,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
This is one of those tools where if you don't use it a lot, eventually your batteries can potentially leak and you'll ruin your $50 tool. Now, if you want to, you ruin your $300 tool, you ruin your $1,000 tool, whatever it is. Tools like this make sense to put lithium ion batteries in, or the rechargeable ones, not the alkalines. But this one's cool because this pops off. You plug this into one side of your LAN cable that you just crimped, and this will test it for you, and it will line all the numbers up for you and let you know, are you going to have a bad time?
Perfect.
That's basically all it does. It doesn't do anything else. Doesn't tone, doesn't trace. It's very simple, very light, and good for what I needed. So
Optional.
picked it up for $50. It's small. I'll always have it. It's going to fit in every pocket. The other one's larger, so this is increasing the chance of me having it on me. One of these bags. That's why I bought
it. Well, we appreciate it, Juan. Keep plugging away there, sir.
Okay, so these are 1,000-volt rated, even though they look sketchy compared to Fluke.
Dude.
That little divot right there keeps you on your electrical workpiece.
Very nice.
You got little thumb kind of grips. They don't feel terrible. They're cheap leads, but they are rated and they're good for 10 amps. Cool.
Paul, you know the answer to that.
Did your friend mess up shorting neutral and ground on his generator and not connecting it to his house ground? No. Depends. Let me back up. Damn, I'm gonna need the whiteboard.
Oh no.
He did it. Wasn't me. He did it. Paul W there?
Yo ho, yo ho ho. Yes.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Where's
How
my
many pouches does Tactics have? It's like
quite
he's got to be 20. He's got to be near 20 now.
Yeah, I'm trying to see where my margins are, where I can't draw, where you guys can't see.
Well, we can't see past that little magnet button there.
There we go. Perfect. So we're going to be inside this box. This is the box we're working in.
Mine's the ones I would normally work in have a little more hair, but cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, at my age, it's gray hair.
It sounds like this. I'm glad I have this microphone because usually when I step away from this, you guys can't hear me, which is so strange because
Yes, Josh.
even whenever I step away from my phone with my headset on, it still dims the mic. So I'm glad I've got this set up now. Your generator has a breaker in it, okay? And it does become the source for the house. But your house has your grounds and neutrals always bonded. So yes, you should isolate your grounds and neutrals in your generator. I thought about it, I figured it out. So we'll draw it out. Your grounds and neutrals are together here, right? And we're running separate. And we're going to go to this disconnect here. And this is your ground bar and your neutral bar here, and they are bonded here together, right?
Uh-huh.
Whatever load that your generator is putting out,
oh no,
your ground will take half of the current off of your neutral in that situation. You should run your ground separate from your generator.
True that.
Now, if this is an off-grid panel, right? This is an off-grid panel.
Yes.
and you didn't have your grounds and neutrals tied in here because you weren't part of a utility,
Who would do that?
you would want to bond your grounds and neutrals at your generator because it has a 100 amp breaker on it. There you go.
Fanny
Worst case
pack.
scenario, you're never gonna have that many amps in your neutral anyway. The output's not enough. Your generator's 4,300 watts, 4,500 watts, right?
Yeah.
Typically.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Or unless you had like a big one. But either way, you're going to have to load shed to pull that many amps anyway, which would be a 240 volt load, usually, which doesn't have anything to do with neutrals anyway. So let's say we did have a 200 amp load total. You're going to have a number 6 ground coming off of, it's a 100 amp breaker regardless. And your ground is going to be number 8. So you're going to have 100 amps on your neutral. You can't get 100 amps on your neutral in your house. It really doesn't matter, other than the fact that if your generator was on, and this is why you have those stickers specifically. The stickers, I'll show you what the sticker is supposed to say.
It's supercilious. That's what it means.
So if we look
I'm
at
having
interconnected power supply, oh, we got the book out for you too. Look at this. Isn't it such a happy night for you?
B-dubs, me too, dude. Well, guys, I've been on here for 40 minutes. Jeez.
Okay, check it out.
Time flies when the code book comes out.
Yep, sure does. See how you got multiple like labels right here that are very specific? The one you're looking for is this one. Warning, electric shock hazard terminals on line and load may be open and energized position. Nope, that's not the one. It's like that though.
It blends
what it
in.
says is do not relocate the grounded conductor. Shock hazard exists. Shock hazard exists if grounding electrode conductor or bonding jumper connector in this equipment is removed while alternate source is energized. And that's exactly what I was talking about, right? Your ground has half of the current that your neutral's carrying. I always knew you were an airhead.
It's not working.
Okay, we got the point across. Next, we got a trim removal tool set. $14. Did we bother opening this? Let me check my. No, he didn't mess up his house. It'll be fine. Got that small Molotov with the client tape measure holder on it based on your video the other day. What do you think about it? That's the question.
I try not to think about
120 amp circuit feeding the master bath. Can I tap off of this circuit to feed the towel warmer? No. Well, let me back up.
What's your towel warmer rated for?
Exactly. You have a cord and plug load of 50%. So you can have everything in the bathroom on one circuit, right? As long as it doesn't leave the bathroom or any other bathroom.
What's up, TC?
But what you can't do is exceed 50% cord and plug load. If not, you got to have a separate circuit. Next. And like we mentioned before, cutting cords. You cut the cord cap off of something, dude, it's trash. I had a contractor. It was for a fire sprinkler room, so it had to have a heater built into it, right? So the pipes didn't freeze. For an apartment complex. He cut the cord off because the fire marshal told him to. Well, he said it needs to be hardwired, is what the fire marshal said. Can't have a cord and plug.
That don't mean cut the cord off.
Exactly. You can't have a cord and plug. And it's basically part of the infrastructure, right? You're going to make sure that your pipes don't freeze for the whole building. That way, if you have a fire, water can flow.
Yes.
A little bit important. So, yes, you can use an impact height in your video card. Absolutely. Yeah, he cut the cord cap off. No good.
How far behind the chat are you?
Pretty far, dude. I've been answering a lot of questions.
20 minutes.
Veto pouch doesn't hold your pants very well. I believe that. It's a heavy pouch.
Does twist lock negate that concern?
No. Nope. The Cave Accept Cut 6-in-1 can do that big cable. Interesting. We don't correct you all the time. I'm catching up. How far? Yeah, that's the question. How far behind am I?
You're probably 20 minutes behind. Like the people you're answering the question for have left.
Might not even be here. Okay, we're going to scroll down. 3 2, just going to start your journeyman classes. Came across your channel
Keep
recently.
going.
Love it. Awesome, dude. Awesome. I'm going.
All right. Go to the live chat. And
Oh my goodness.
Chat.
No, I'm in live chat now. Oh my
the
goodness.
last message is does LMAO.
Yes,
Tools
I
and
got
tactics. So you can't replace a bad plug. Only a hair plug.
You can replace extension cords.
The butt kind.
You can replace extension cords. OSHA allows you to. They have what they call a cord assurance grounding program for temporary cords, and you're supposed to tape based on the color of the month. So you might start with red. Don't get me lying on what it is, but you go through the color spectrum, right? And once you get into like the middle of the year, you have 3 different colors on that cord. As you go, brown tape on that cord identifies a in the field repair. Good night. Love you.
Love you.
Love you too.
Good night.
Good night.
What is that thing, Chris? What is that thing supposed to be? A gavel?
Oh, is that a broom? That's not very nice. Oh, it's a plunger.
Oh, okay. She must be working on something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. We can't say what we'd normally say because we're on YouTube and YouTube doesn't like that.
It's true. Let's get this thing open, dude. I want to know what's in there.
If you all could just like record the conversations that he and I have and then listen to them.
Oh, you'd be
definitely couldn't. You couldn't listen to them at work.
Dude, that's legit. That's legit.
Yeah, it looks like pry bars.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, it looks pretty nice, actually. That's a nice little set. And you can hang this on your scissor lift. Oh, dude, it reeks to high hell.
It has plastic. Steve, that's weird.
Hang on. That's going to burn my throat.
Jeremy busted out 2 brooms. 2 brooms on you, dude.
Dude, this has to go in the garage right now. Hang on.
Okay. You guys, you couldn't listen to it at work. That's the safest way of saying it. Both of us swear like truckers.
That was a bit of an emergency. Hang on.
All right, we'll be paging. What was it? Dr. Beat? Is that it? Is that the name of the song? Paging Dr. Beat. Can't hear you very well right now, but hey.
Oh my! I'm in the old Marco Polo until you find it.
Oh, okay.
Marco.
All right.
Am I closer?
I don't know. No, it doesn't sound it. You got to speak more than once, dickhead.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep talking and walking around until I find it. I might have actually yeeted it out of the garage.
Yeet.
I threw that over here like this.
Yeah.
Oh no! I know where it is because I threw this off really quick. So I just got to tap until you tell me when it's close.
You're further away.
Oh my god!
Is it over by your flashlight? You know, it's got a blue blinking light on it, right?
Dude, I threw my headphones off of my head as fast as I could because I stopped being able to breathe very good.
Oh.
Next to that plasticky smell.
So, see, it sounded really close wherever you dropped that last thing over on your right.
Over here.
Yeah, I can hear you tap. I can hear you tapping on the table.
Can you hear me tapping when I do this over here?
Yes.
Is it closer over here?
It sounds closer.
This is so dumb, dude.
I'm going to fall back on user error.
Dude, this is so dumb. I literally dropped my microphone off of my hat, and now we're playing Marco Polo
Yeah, yeah. What?
Oh,
I could hear
I
whatever
found
you
it.
just did.
I found
Where
it.
was it? On the floor?
Yeah. Way underneath there, actually.
Do
Okay,
you have
we're
to
good.
bond a metal roof?
If it's close to a swimming pool, but no, you don't have to bond metal roofs. You bond building steel on commercial buildings.
If you need a flashlight, it's too small. What we need to do is we all need to chip in and get him one of those microphones. It's like they use on television sets with the big fuzzy thing on it, the windsock or hairball or whatever they call it, and then hang it over his head.
Your AFCI outlet is not tripping on your corded drill. Is this defective? No. AFCIs work exactly how they intended. They probably don't even work at all. They have firmware in them. They're updatable. As time has gone on, they've realized that they're too sensitive and they constantly program more and more faults out of the equation. So we don't even know what they actually do. We know that if you have a quick arc, they don't trip. If you have a long sustained arc where it's like tack, 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 then they will trip. But a quick short like that will trip the breaker because it's a short. But like a quick little arc, it's got to be one that kind of spikes up like this and curves back down. It's got to be an arc that's kind of drawing. Those are the ones that get the hottest.
I'm just saying.
They don't worry about brushed. Actually, a brushed connection is probably the perfect example of what the arc is looking for, but they're programmed to ignore all that stuff. So it doesn't matter.
True that.
Okay, let's start building this thing.
Yes. We're only 52 minutes in.
52 minutes in. Well, I mean, that was the last on the list, right? We had answering questions, we had tool haul, and now we're to the building of the thing. This on here too.
Definitely.
In case you're wondering what these look like on the inside, they're
Oh
it's
no,
dark. You
lifetime wouldn't be the answer. No,
can't even see in there. Hang on.
just this one. I think that's bright enough.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, 2 prongs.
No, just a little hole.
Oh, 2 holes or just
One
one
hole.
hole.
One hole.
That's. I mean, that's enough.
Yeah. So it just goes right on your meter lead.
His boards look a little bowed. Jacob, how nice of you to notice.
Don't notice. It's my reclaimed project here. It's fine. All right. There's my instructions right there.
All right. Well, throw them away.
Throw them away, yeah. What are we doing looking at those?
It's a box with a hole
Oh,
in it.
dude, it's been open before.
Oh, perfect. It's a used box.
The worst kind.
Just be like Panther's ex-wife.
Okay, so this was $50, right?
Okay.
Oh, dude, it's actually, wow, this is legit. It's got double-sided sticky tape, almost like duck seal.
Yeah.
Almost like duck seal on all the seams already. It's heavy as hell.
Thanks, Jake.
Hang on. I don't know if I can get it out. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
This actually might go together in
I mean,
too much effort.
you get impressed by the weirdest things.
No, it's 45 and already like ready to go. I'll show you.
Was it not supposed to be?
No, look, it's already built. Like it's got a seam.
So are you saying that this is tactics proof?
Check this out. Look.
Yes, we see the double-sided tape.
This is impressive, dude. I used to build these like with my dad. I don't know if you could build a better one for the price of this and how good this is going to sound. It's got everything that you could want with the carpet. I mean, I've built these out of fiberglass before. using West system that you use for Veto.
And this looks to be more. Is it MDF or is it cardboard?
It's MDF. You want MDF though. No,
What's up,
MDF
Jamie?
though. That's what you want. It resonates the best. Yeah, I'm kind of impressed about it.
Looks like boat carpet. That's one comment that we got from Big Josh.
Yeah, boat carpet. Okay. Oh, it's got arrows. It's dummy proof, dude.
Oh, it's tactics proof. Paul W just said, I got $50. Say it will be in the trash by the end of the stream.
Damn, Paul. It's very generous.
I'm surprised you have that much faith in the man.
Hey, why does it say bottom?
Can you do yourself a favor and turn that one that says bottom over?
Yeah.
Like flip it.
Yeah.
So that the short side is matched next to the short side.
I will. I'm trying to make some room on the bench before I throw everything off of the
Budsville's here. I knew I smelled something. Oh, Jesus. Sayer, I got a question for you. That new medication that you're on, the same one you and I are taking for Alzheimer's. Well, I'm taking it for Alzheimer's. I don't know what the hell you're taking it for. Has it caused you to have any kind of lack of motivation at all?
Interesting.
How am I enjoying the overpriced Snap-on? First of all, it's not my Snap-on. It's Big Josh's Snap-on. He just sent it to me and asked me to test it.
It's already cut and everything, man. Look, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
And it says left on it. Oh, my goodness.
What Veto Pro Pack do you recommend for lawn care? Oh,
for lawn care, what the heck?
Jesus criminy. You guys
I hardly recommend a Veto Pro Pack for the everyday person, let alone lawn care. Dude, that's a hard one, right? It's because that's just a weird question, man. Is it for lawn, like to work on the equipment? Or is that a troll question?
Yep.
Yep.
Big Josh definitely has buyer's remorse over that Snap-on. He's here, by the way. You can ask him yourself.
Let me find the screws here. We've got some. Okay, these are what screws the speaker to the enclosure. These are what screws the assembly. What does this say? They labeled one, but not the other. That must be for all these. Cool. Yeah, so this thing here,
it doesn't make sense.
Has double-sided sticky tape. It's pretty cool. Very cool, actually.
Sayer, that sucks, dude.
Even in here, see, look.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've been taking it, and I don't feel like doing anything, dude.
Just enjoying your retirement, man. Live it up.
Yeah, I got this YouTube channel that I try to do stuff on every once in a while. Whatnot. Snap-on looks like they make the best specialty tools. I guess it depends on what your specialty is.
This thing has little dowel holes.
Yes.
So it's going to sit.
I'm going to guess that you line them up. No, the carpet side definitely goes on the outside.
No, I was looking for the right one. This is the right one because the dowel hole goes here. And then there's a dowel sitting right there. But I'm wondering, am I missing any tape?
I'm just wondering if you were maybe taped it all together prematurely, were you? Are you a
No,
premature
just
etapulator or a tapulator?
maybe. So I don't want it to fold on itself and snap. That would piss me off if I just like busted the carpet.
Bust out the wood glue.
What are we doing there? That's the right.
I don't know what you're doing.
Well, I put it down because I rolled it and then
I'm with you, B-Dub. Hey, my snap-on ratchets are really nice, but I don't think they're substantially better than anything else. Batteries do kind of stink.
okay. I want to
Maybe
screw
Sayer.
something in.
I'm only taking half a pill right now. Maybe when I take the full on, then I'll
This is how we want to do it. We want to build it like this.
My brain actually has a lot less fog to it. Torque test.
Why is that fighting?
Brett, we only have one on the stream, so that's the one you're gonna get.
Hang on. Make sure. Okay, I got a Phillips here.
Adapters? You're talking about the adapters? Dude.
Okay. Let's try that.
Really? All right. Well, Big Josh, you should make those videos.
There should be a screw hole here somewhere. We're gonna find it. Oh, there it is. I see it now. Yeah, we're just gonna have to do that. Where's the
Haven't had a tremor in days now that you mentioned it. I didn't think about it, but yeah.
How many screws are in here?
Oh, Precursor Yang would like to know, what's your favorite tool pouch? It's Veto.
Man, that is a very good question.
MPX.
The MPT, it depends on what you're doing. There's not a one-all be-all. For service calls, troubleshooting, things like that, it's probably the MP
Buds, ain't nobody watching Makita anything.
I did a disappearing act here. Man, I hope this is the right screws. That'd be very tragic. Let's find out.
I understand, Big Joe. That's true, B-Dub. I have experienced that here for the first time.
Is there screws on this side too? Yes, there is. Okay, good.
Yes, I would venture to say.
There is screws. It's weird not using glue.
Did you get your wood dowels in?
They're already there. They're little plastic pins that help you align this thing.
That is a terribly loud impact, yes. This is why he likes it. I mean, it's an electrician, deaf.
It's pretty much all you need. It's pretty loud.
If you're an electrician.
Yeah.
It's definitely not hydraulic. I would take the 870 over that Milwaukee.
It's just so damn light, dude. If it wasn't so damn light, this thing is
Well, my favorite impact's coming out next month. Looking forward to buying that. I've already told the wife she's got to go naked and we can't eat out next month because I got to buy an impact.
Cold showers.
Only one of those has anything to do with the impact.
That's great.
Who's the gayest trade on the job? Oh, that's easy. It's the electrician. The electrician's the gayest on the job site.
That's
It's-
becoming a meme very quickly.
It's also true, though.
You know, I wish it wasn't, but yeah, it's actually the guy that told me about the trade school that I went to was actually gay, and his dad would make fun of him. And I came to his house one day, and he was like, "Oh, I didn't know you were coming over. I would have ungreased all the doorknobs in the house."
Oh, Jesus.
I
Why
was
are
like,
they?
I was like,
I
"Damn,
don't know why they are.
got him."
Precursor? I mean, they just are. I
That was his
wasn't
dad
so.
saying that. I wasn't.
Now, does the speaker sit inside of the box, or is it on the outside of the box? Or
Yes, it's.
don't you have to run cords through it and stuff?
It already comes with the cord. This thing comes with everything, dude. It's kind of crazy.
That's right, B-dubs.
My meter just died.
Good.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. One more.
That's true. It is probably the low volt guys that are more likely to be listening to the show tunes.
Huh.
Sayer, I don't know what you're kind of into, but you probably should stay off the roof, dude.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go.
That's probably true, buds.
Yeah, I bet this thing's actually going to sound pretty nice.
Oh my God, Brett, that's not good.
Okay, I've got 2 screws left, right? We put 1 through here. I'm thinking
That's it. It's the guys that use Makita. That's how you can tell.
There's probably 2 more hidden holes here instead of just 1 in the middle.
Maybe.
I don't really want to. I'm not seeing one. Let's just not. I'm just gonna say there's an extra.
Just be done. Just be done.
Yep. Cool. All right. So wires here.
Oh, okay.
Looks like it's 12, 14.
Actually, the guys that did my roof 2 years ago didn't speak English either.
It's already soldered in there. That's good.
Perfect.
Now this is where this can be a benefit with the clamp, right? So we can take 1 lead here before I, bolt a whole speaker in here. We will take 1 right here.
Sayer, there's the only thing in the world that would stop me from buying more Snap-on would be sanity.
I'll go to the red here. Turn it on. It's range. Is it range? Select. There you go. That's the red. Let's check the black.
Roof ankle is real.
The black should not be beeping because we tied it to the red. Let's see what we did. Okay. Probably just touching. Yep, just touching. Let's go to the black. Okay, so everything's all plugged in. We're ready to go. See, the clamps are already coming in handy.
DeWalt emotes. Buzz, shouldn't you be using the Harbor Freight emotes there? Emojis?
Okay, let's see what we got here.
The strap-on is 2-year warranty.
So that's got little.
It's for his car, Jacob.
It's got a little push. So we'll be chopping those off.
Why?
Pushing them straight in there. Because they're not going to fit in the speaker. They're big old steak-ons.
Oh. You can't get the hard thing in the hole, huh?
I could smash them down, but it'd be just as. Are they soldered? They're not even soldered, dude. We're cutting it.
And you wonder why electricians are. Use those new alligator jumpers you bought on that speaker. I bet they fry. Imagine 220 and larger.
Get it jumping. I'm gonna fold this wire in half.
He's putting which car is this going into? Is this going into the Mustang?
No. The Mustang is a premium, dude. It's already got a 10 built into the car. I think it's a 10.
Jacob, that's what happens when you're an adult.
Somebody blew up my car speaker before I had a chance to enjoy it.
Was it me?
No. My Escape never had. That's a, what is that? Not a platinum. What do they call that? Titanium. So it's got the 700 watt speaker system in the car already.
Yes.
Just the amplifier, not the amp, the subwoofer came pre-blown.
You found the flex lights? Nice, Jamie. Pre-blown Makita guy. Dang. You would think if you're buying Makita that the rep at the store should at least have the common decency to give you a reach around.
It's a requirement.
We know the Snap-on guy doesn't.
Okay.
You still have an 8-track? I used to love my 8-track. The cassette tape.
We need to get kicker level.
Okay. It's not there yet.
It's pretty close now.
If you have 3 of those, can you not go into Harlem?
You have to have at least 3.
Maybe you want to think about that before you say.
I'm from Bermuda, dude.
There's a K in the middle of that, sir.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Damn.
Jesus. I gotta spell it out for him. He's a little slow.
Yeah, my bad, guys. What you want to do here is take your freaking time. Not tighten it too much. Don't push hard. Let the impact do all the work.
Yeah, welcome to the stream, Steven.
You know, all that good stuff. Because I have put my drill when I was younger.
The K
I
is
had
not
put my
straight.
drill through a portion of the speaker before it slipped off. I was installing a speaker in a car door, and I learned the hard way. So now that I got it mounted where I want it, we're just going to
Columbia House. 12. What was it? 12 cassettes or 9 DVDs for a penny. Did anybody ever pay Columbia House? I can't remember if anybody ever did.
So what's interesting is that this speaker did not come with its own mounting screws, but the enclosure came with the mounting screws.
Wow.
So, well, you don't have to buy them together, you know.
What T-handle Allen wrench should you get? That's a good question.
That is a good question. What did I use?
I'll be honest with you. I got the Job Smart. It just sounds awful. I got the Job Smart ones from Tractor Supply, and I've been pretty happy with them. Not the best, but I'm not using them every day anymore.
I got the. I'm gonna pull it up on Amazon, the one that I got, or maybe I got it from that one supply house. Hang on, let me see. Let me go to my previous orders.
Never kept it past the trial period, Jamie, you liar.
Insulated tea. Oh, I did, dude. Here it is. Let me make sure there's nothing.
Paul, you're gonna have to donate $50 to charity.
Okay, so in May 2016. Let me see if you can see that. Hang on. In May 2016, I bought that. And that was phenomenal, dude. They don't make it anymore. But it was Uxel Brewer. And I'll tell you what, man, I
Are you
use
swearing
that more
at us?
Yeah. It was Pig Latin. I use this with gear wrench Allens for years. Because once you tighten up so much, you're supposed to put a torque wrench on it anyway. And then you can put sockets on here. And a lot of your meters back in the day had 1/2 inch bolts, especially for the neutral in the middle.
Yeah.
So.
Well, how are you going to know if it works?
Well, we could plug it in the car at, what time is it?
12:05.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. We should do it.
I mean, you don't have an HOA, do you?
No, but I've got a, you think I do. I've got a city ordinance.
Oh. By the way, I also have the Husky Allens, the T-handle Allens. They work fine.
And I kind of work for that city. So, when they come to the house and they say, "What were you thinking?" I can be like, I didn't give a
I'm with you, Sayer. I think if anybody can mess it up, it's this guy.
What's up, man? What's up, Sayer?
I can't do it.
This is a nice little speaker. I like it. Okay.
He'd be on the West Coast, Jacob. If he's 2 hours behind us, he'd be on the West Coast because both Cooch and I are in the Central.
So this right here, zoom out. I said zoom out. Hang on. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Small rig. I showed you this last time, but it's so good, man. It's so good.
That's the plan, buds.
In 80 to 89. That's correct. That is the plan. All right, let me see here.
Just remember, West Coast is a coast for now, but if we ever get the big one, it'll be part of the ocean.
The big one. Okay. Yeah. You want to hear something very interesting?
Okay.
The wires that I installed in my car were wires from the old house. And by messing with them, it'll probably hurt my throat. Told you it was interesting. Okay, here we go.
It's something.
It's something. Hang on. You look at the ceiling.
Oh, well, your light up there looks pretty bright, and then it's dim. I don't know what he's doing.
So I'm not going to play it too loud. And
I'm proud of my mate. You're proud of your mate. Now is the time for cow. Hey, wasn't what's her name? Used to see her on Fox all the time. had real long legs. She was a commentator, but wasn't she in one of the Sharknado movies? It looks that way, Paul.
No, we use brown and yellow, or brown and orange. They're intellectuals.
We use brown and orange because we're intellectual.
Can you not hear me?
I mean, you sound like turd, but sure.
Okay, good. All right, orange is red. Should we listen to this before we try it out? See what it sounds
No.
like? Difference?
I don't know.
No.
No.
Don't listen to it before and after.
Oh, oh no. What was her name? She used to write books. Ann Coulter? You guys remember that name? Had long legs and a horse face. No one ever got up to her face, though. I think that was her name.
Oh, I don't have a key.
Let's all watch
dumb.
the idiot. Why wouldn't you just keep your key in your ignition all night?
My Mustang keys run me not my other keys.
Didn't your Mustang get broken into in your driveway once? And they stole your wallet?
Unlocked? Yes.
And Coulter. That's what I thought, Jamie. Yeah.
But not
Sarah,
really broken into.
Sarah, the only thing I remember about your sister is how far her knees went up to her ears, or how fast, I should say, her knees went up to her ears. Yes, Jamie.
Okay. We're back.
That's the one, B-Dub. But I think she was in one of the Sharknado movies.
Okay, let's see.
GPS connected.
Look at all the gadgets in his car.
You got the same one. Oh, right. You don't have that.
Mine's electric. I care not one bit about our environment.
We got SPM on.
Okay.
We can't play SPM. We get
I don't know what
demonetized
that
instantly.
is, so cool.
SPM we get demonetized instantly. Let me see here. What's the decline tool on the bench? Can't see it. I don't know which one. Oh, that was a circuit. That was a land tester. What's up, man?
Sarah, I remember. That's why her legs went up to her ears real quick. Subaru. No, it's a Ford Escape or Escape, if you will.
Okay, let's see here. We got reggae.
Who's Ray?
Let me see here. Oh, dude, I bumped a button.
Matt, you're ever the ray of sunshine to the chat.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna leave it right about this volume here. We'll just leave that right there like that. And we'll go to the subwoofer and see the difference.
All right.
Okay, that's this one here.
He does play show tunes all the time, Jeremy. You know
Let's do this. We should.
It's what he actually listens to.
Cars on or anything, but we're gonna do it really quick. So
I didn't even know that there were reggae show tunes until I met Tactics.
oh, that's as long as it is. Damn. That means I gotta climb.
That's what she said.
That's exactly what she said.
I don't have enough boot space in my car, and you're throwing a speaker in there. Like,
Hey,
how hard up do you have to be?
That's the answer to the question yourself.
That's true. Black bear in the dump. Dang,
Oh,
Steven, what kind of jungle wilderness do you live in?
this is gonna light up, dude. This is gonna be loud.
Oh, you don't get the eco boost. It's that easy. This is why he has to take his wife. Now he drives an Escape. His wife drives a truck. Figured out.
Is it a lot lower?
What's that? What? I didn't say anything. I just told the truth.
This is you. This is the guy she tells you not to worry about. Of course, I locked the Mustang. Dang, I was gonna show you the built-in speaker, but it ain't gonna happen. Okay, let's see.
What's the Klein on the bench? Look, you have neighbors, sir. You live in town. Like, I could do that where I live, and no
Sounds
one
pretty
would
good though.
hear anything. All right, good. I'm glad it worked out. I'm glad that the things didn't blow like you. It's always positive.
Okay, so if we turn the bass down to like right about there. Nice.
There you go. And he listened to his friend Ray.
Decent. Sounds like a speaker.
Yeah,
I'll have to go back and listen to the difference.
why?
Because I want to know.
Hey, stupid. Are you gonna putting the old one back in?
The old one, what?
The old speaker. Are you gonna put the old speaker back in?
No, we're keeping the new one. That's why I bought it.
Then why would you need to listen to the difference?
What's that? What's up?
I said, then why would you need to listen to the difference?
Oh, on the live. Later.
Oh,
You'll watch it again. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see here. Let me plug this. Let's see here. This one? Yeah, this one. Right. Hold on.
oh, Steven's way behind. Way behind on
Yeah.
the chat. I think he went back to the beginning.
Yeah, he must have went back to the beginning.
He got
Good man.
roach clips.
That's pretty funny. Hang on, I'm not ready to I gotta readjust this.
I said 200.
What?
Nothing. You wouldn't understand it even if I told you.
You're probably right.
Do you know what a 10200 is?
No.
Alrighty then. I told you wouldn't understand it even if I told you.
You're right.
Thanks, buds. I appreciate you letting me know. I'll try to fast forward. Buds is an
Come
idiot.
on, man. I just
finally caught up to you guys. God.
this thing is like fighting me. There we go. You can get the spring-loaded ones. You can get the clamp ones. I got the clamp one because it holds really good.
Oh, good.
But man, it also fights.
All right, Steven.
Okay, we'll do the wire thing one more time. I kind of want to see the difference of the Milwaukee. The Klein did pretty good. Oh, I can show you why this is no good. Right? We talked about this. The last time I used this knife was
It's hokey.
2015.
Yeah.
The silver one was better. The orange one's no good. Let's see how it does on bigger wire, because this is why I like it, right? Remember, I showed you my thumb, where my thumb's at, and all the real estate you get?
Yes.
Okay, I'm already squeezed, because when you squeeze this right here, stop that. When you squeeze this right here, it retracts.
Perfect.
The other one didn't use, it didn't know, the other one did not used to do that. The other one, the only way to retract it was to push this button. So that's actually 2 reasons why you should not buy this. Because as you're using it and you squeeze it, the freaking
I wonder when
garbage,
Steven's going to catch up.
dude. They ruined it.
I wonder when Steven's going to catch up.
Does he know we're not live? Someone tell him in the comments below that we're not. We're way ahead of that.
Poor guy.
Okay.
Just living. He's living in yesterday. We're already on tomorrow. 3/4 auger recommendations, dude. Yeah.
Diablo.
Irwin.
Oh, Irwin. The Speed Wars.
Yeah.
Speed Wars is pretty good.
I love them.
I've seen a lot of people do this.
They're the same as the Diablo. They just cost less.
I've seen a lot of people do this and slide up the middle.
Yes.
Like that, and that works, man. But I've always get a little wiggle and gone straight up like that.
I wonder how many times Steven's tried to fast forward since he came back.
He said apparently I'm in yesterday.
Yes.
It's pretty funny. 50 times now.
Well, you're back up to par there, Steven. We were just teasing.
Yeah, this is like what they have at Home Depot. The safety knife.
I hate those things.
Well, this one was the first generation of this was not a safety knife. And it was called the
welcome to
All-Trade,
2025.
not Trades Pro. There's nothing pro about this at all. There's nothing trades about this. You can't even use this. Like, think about it. You can't even squeeze your own knife to use it without.
You probably get injured less that way.
Maybe. They're called electrician smokers. The Diablo Demo Demon Auger eat nails for lunch and work well.
The Bosch. Look, I've got the Bosch right here. I have
the white ones.
The Diablos somewhere around. They're the same exact tool. The exact same tool.
Yeah, well, Bosch is making them for Diablo anyway, so that makes sense.
Well, Bosch owns Diablo.
Right. Whoever said I was behind, thanks. That's pretty funny.
It was Buds. I mean, do you really want to thank him?
Bosch and Diablo, same, cool, but Diablo's easier to find. That's true. Where'd you find yours, Lowe's? You went to Lowe's? Menards. Oh, he's right. Diablo's way easier to find.
Yeah. But I will say this. The Diablos that I got, they break in here. Like in this area here, they've actually broken and the Bosch have not.
Interesting. I have a Diablo Demo Demon hit 16 penny nail and now won't drill butter. It will if you get it hot enough. You just got to keep drilling.
Just Big Josh it. Just push down on it real hard, man. I don't even know.
Yeah, you told me he broke his drill. What happened?
So he was using the subcompact M12 and he was testing it. And it looked like the force of hitting one of the boards maybe caused the teeth inside of the chuck to just come out of alignment with the spiral bit that's in there.
Oh.
So it sounded like
Where's
it was
my-
perpetually
Yeah.
grinding the gears as
Yeah.
it turned in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, mine did that too. And I think I caught it on camera when it was like making that noise forever, you know? But did his ever go back into alignment?
It does. It did. He used it a couple of times. The Snap-on does the same thing though.
Mine did the same thing when I first used it too, you know, and I got it on
Yeah.
camera.
Apparently, you just got to spray a little WD-40 in there right when you
Yeah.
get it.
Maybe. I just realized, dude, that's a big snap ring on the outside of that. That's a snap ring.
Oh, sweet.
Not really.
Just smack it a few times. It'll be fine.
You see it?
Yes, but he can beat you up, but
Have you ever seen a drill with a snap ring?
no, not that I can recall. I mean, I can't remember looking at him.
Me either. But this has a snap ring on it. I'm not a
only
fan of
I
snap
had a-
rings, dude.
If only I had drills enough to compare it to. Shit.
Because that could get caught on something. I mean, you think about it spinning. Why would you put a snap ring on the outside of your... That's how they made it so unique. Sorry. Let's see if I can find it. Where is it? Right there. That's the opening.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, interesting. I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. This tool, really, in general, all of it. I'm not a fan of it at all.
Yeah, I don't see any reason to buy the subcompact Milwaukee M12 line. Period.
Jamie says tactics. Nah. That could have been a
I think
response to
that's-
anything.
I think that's how much I paid for my FlexiClick B-dubs.
The DCD 708 has it too. What do I have over
Does
there?
it?
Just gonna see if my 800 had it.
Not that I could see.
Is this an 800? No. Flex don't have it. It's crazy because you can see like,
when you use the impact, Josh, your knuckles hit the wood first.
Man, that's so interesting. That's the last thing I want on the front of my drill. I mean, it's not a hammer drill, so you're not going to come in contact with concrete or something while it's spinning. You know, it's going to be against wood probably.
Yeah.
But still, man, what if you're using a hole saw? You've drilled your hole, your drill drops through, and then the front of your drill catches the edge of the hole, just like last night, you know?
Just think about what tool you're using.
Right. It's okay. So it's a subcompact, so it's never going to even be able to drill a real hole. I get that.
Okay, then.
Yeah. Okay. You ever work around someone using M12 installation driver? It's loud, high pitched, and that's why I bought the Bosch, and it's more refined. Nice.
I do. I have
For some
both.
reason, I thought you told me they were discontinuing Bosch 12 volt. Is that still
They
the
have.
case?
Yeah. They have, at least in the United States, haven't been able to buy a new 12 volt Bosch in 2 years almost.
Wow.
When they did the big clearance, like even if you go to the Bosch section of your Lowe's store now, it's gotten smaller.
Should we
No,
try this thing out?
no,
Should we try it out?
no. I think we should end it.
We should end it. Let me see. I want to
You've
see.
been going for an hour 40, sir.
Let me see. Oh, damn. Actually, it's pretty legit.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Huh. That's pretty legit. Pulling pretty hard. I'm pulling hard enough to pull the boot off of this thing. You can
Well,
see it
that's good.
sliding.
Yeah, you don't want to pull your booty out.
Yeah, don't pull the booty out. Okay. He's got things to do. We should probably get off of here. We got the
Wow.
12-inch subwoofer enclosure built. We got it all wired, tested it. Tool haul. Pedophile people. Sure. You know what's really funny is that Harbor Freight
Fire.
makes a Predator wood chipper. You think that's intentional?
I think it's it's an observation of how to.
Yeah. The Predator wood chipper. I saw that. I was like, wow, that's the perfect name. I can push a 1.25 inch demo demon spade or headlock through a 6x6, no issues with the Bosch 12 volt. Yeah. Yeah, you can do it with this too. This one. This one will do it.
I like the Bosch 12 volt stuff. The line's really not available in the United States. All the stuff that's available at Tractor Supply and Menards is old stock. There's nothing new.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you later, Big Josh. Danny Fools just getting here. What's up, man? Predators. 6-amp battery in the Bosch makes it really powerful too. It's just the only Bosch 12 volt I own. What do the 12 volt Bosch batteries look like? Are they like the Milwaukee ones where they go
Torpedo style?
All right. Well,
But
Danny.
they do have a certain air of refinement that the Milwaukees don't.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. The Bosch was just, I don't know, man. I don't really like Milwaukee's 12 volt line. Like I said, the only reason why I like it is because it's light.
Okay.
Very, very light. Well, Danny, we gotta get out of here. We're out of here. But appreciate all the support. Thanks for the member, Shaka. You're still here. Thanks for all the super chats. Is VCG here?
He left, I think.
Hold on, yeah, Big Josh left too. Milwaukee is a better chuck, but the Bosch is a ROM, and all the attachments are metal. I would have to look at all my attachments. I don't know.
I mean, I can just get them both out. Look.
Yeah, they're not here. No worries.
But not today.
We're out of here. Oh, they are right here, actually. I see what you're saying. Yeah, some of them are plastic. Yeah. All right, Matt. Appreciate it. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
See you guys. I'm pushing end.
Well, push it harder.
Okay.
Push it. Push it real good.
We'll see you later, Ted. We'll see you guys.